All right. I tell you what, I was actually sick um, for much of the last couple of weeks while we wasn't recording. I just didn't tell anybody, but I was kind of sick, and I called out from work a day, and I was laying in bed, and I saw the Players Association release this memo, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this? Like, what's going on?" And I was so caught off guard because I didn't even know this happened. And some of you may know me and Bryce actually live in Florida. And for various reasons right now, Florida is a shit show for the last 6 months. Just for the
Now, let's say the last 10 years.
well, yes, but more so now, okay?
Yeah,
And we're
yeah, yeah.
not and we're not gonna go deep into the political bullshit, but I have to address this because once I researched what had happened, what was done to prompt the Players Association's response, I was actually kind of disgusted with the Players Association. I gotta pull this up. Hold on. This is courtesy of ABC News, y'all. This was a national news story. The Orlando Magic finally got some press nationwide. So apparently,
Okay.
apparently, the Orlando Magic, who is owned by the DeVos family, who are staunch Republicans,
Hmm.
donated. Hold on, what's the number? Hold on, people. Donated $50,000 to Ron DeSantis' super PAC 5 days before he announced his campaign for the president of the United States. So, one, I'm black and I live in Florida. And our governor feels like slavery was a good thing because it taught slaves good things. Let me say this. There's absolutely no issue that I have with the Orlando Magic slash their owners donating 50 $50,000 to a candidate that they support. There is no law against this. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this. Betsy DeVos was a member of the Trump cabinet for 4 fucking years. We all know this. Why on earth did the Players Association feel like they had to release this statement? Let me read this. Hold on. Yes, okay. NBA governors, players, and personnel have the right to express their personal political views, including through donations and statements, the Players Association said. However, if contributions are made on behalf of an entire team using money earned through the labor of its employees, it's incumbent upon team governors to consider diverse values and perspectives of staff and players. The Magic's donation does not represent player support for the receipt. Now, when I saw that the Orlando Magic made this donation, not one time did I say, "Ooh, maybe a player did this." I know there was speculation that Jonathan Isaac had did this. No, there was no fucking player involved in this. It was the organization that is run by the DeVos family, which runs one of the most crooked pyramid schemes in the United States in Amway. The money came from Amway. I assure you that the money did not come from the Orlando Magic organizations itself. It came from Amway because they're fucking crooks. So technically speaking, this is not money that was generated by employees of the NBA. Bryce, what do you think about this story? Do you think it's foolish? Do you think the National Basketball Players Association should have even addressed this? What's going on?
The only problem I have with it, because everything you said was factual, and as a Magic fan, I know where the money comes from. I know who the owners are. I know all this. I also know that most team owners across any league also kind of lean this way because that's the way most billionaires lean, conservative.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
My problem is um, you have multiple outlets to send this money. It's not even a lot of money to them, all right? But you didn't have to use the Orlando Magic name, and that's the only thing that I just for this reason alone, the optics, because they didn't do anything out of character. Like you said, that this is what we expect from the family that owns the team. All right, like you said, the daughter, whoever, whatever her name was, she was literally in Trump's cabinet, right? We know what these people are about. The only reason the Players Association, I feel like, had to send out this memo was because Ron DeSantis is on this run, and he's, for better or for worse, I do not support him, but for better or for worse, I don't support any governor in Florida right now that I know is running or thinking about running. All right, but he's getting headlines across the nation with certain policies, right?
For all
And
the wrong reasons.
yes, all the wrong reasons, right? And that's what this is. This is a story for clicks because the guy that they sent money to is very polarizing right now, and he's trying to be polarizing because he's trying to garner attention because he's making a presidential run. I get it. We've seen all this before. My problem is it's none of it is new. It's not really a story for a story. It's a story because everything is slow right now and people need clicks. I get it. I get it. You know, we talk about stuff on here that we feel is important, right? So someone else, if they make their money this way, you know, they're looking for everything they can get. I think immediately hypocrisy because there's so many things, genuine like humanitarian type issues that we could talk about here that basketball or basketball players are related to, but we don't talk about China. We don't talk about Nike. We don't talk about these things because everybody already knows them, right? Okay. This is the same thing in my eyes. People like to pick on Orlando and pick on Florida sometimes, so I get it, you know? But there's really no news here. And for the Players Association to comment on it, like I said, I think it has more to do with DeSantis's political stances right now and what he's doing. So that's the biggest issue, and it's not even like you know, that doesn't even bother me because it's not like I'm a DeSantis supporter. So none of that bothers me. I just wish the Magic had chosen, or the DeVos family would have chosen a different way to donate the money, just so that we don't get this attention, because we already know.
That,
we already know what it's going to do, and they don't care. You know, billionaires don't care about the fucking optics as much.
right.
You know, unless you're Elon Musk and you do care for some reason. But I
I don't even think he
just
does.
see a lot of hypocrisy and a lot of clickbaiting for a story that if you're already paying attention shouldn't be news. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad we could talk about it and get it out of the way because it seems dumb to me, but I get it.
This is what I'm gonna say. Yeah, God knows I don't care.
You didn't even care
One,
when your own building had to get renamed because you had a sponsor that was bamboozling everybody, including the government. But you know, nobody cares about that. Just slap a different name on there, move on, and then you're
I
good.
think we mentioned it. I think we
Oh,
mentioned
we
it.
mentioned it, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like, it's crazy.
This is what I'm gonna say. Like I said, this this is not a political show, but we live in Florida, so we see this shit every day. Okay, we see it. We see it every day. Not to get personal, but I know you have someone very close to you that's in the educational system, and I know you have a child that's in the educational system. I am so happy that my kids are grown and not in the educational system right now because Ron DeSantis is a piece of shit. He's an absolute piece of shit. And this failure is going to be epic, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So,
And I'll add this to it because like we don't need to go down this road too much. I'm a firm believer in you go to school and you get taught certain things, right? It is on. I'm not agreeing with it at all. but it is on your parents and your family
Yes.
and your
Yes.
community to make
Yes.
sure you fill in the gaps of what they're not giving you at school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay? And that's going to become more important than ever.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
I need to get my hands on this stuff because I think it's approved. So I do need to get my hands on it one day. 'Cause I just want to see the wording of it.
You
All
think
right.
Kanye's going to support him because of these comments?
This is what I'm gonna say, and then we're gonna end. We're gonna end this conversation with this because we've got to move on. But this is what I'm gonna say. He already shot himself in the foot.
Hmm.
There is absolutely no way that he's gonna be the Republican nominee, which is sad because he had the most momentum coming in, and this is an epic failure on his part.
No, he's been
Um,
blowing it for like a month, 2 months now. Since
look,
since he announced, he's been
since he
just blowing
announced
it.
it, he announced it 2 months ago. So yeah, it's been a total shit show. But the bad thing is, if he doesn't run or if he doesn't get the nomination, then we're stuck with him. So it's like fuck, we're screwed either way. All right, moving right along.